Online shopping is taking over. Online shopping has become an increasingly popular way to spend their time since the internet has declared a takeover. Over the last 2 decades, online shopping has seen significant growth. Many traditional brick and mortar storefronts are struggling and closing their doors as many consumers now prefer to spend their time shopping in the comfort of their home. Storefronts are now left with no choice. They must adapt and go digital or battle it out for their place in the market. Advantages of online shopping. First and foremost, most obvious, is it's convenient. You don't have to get dressed, get your kids ready, drive to numerous stores, use gas, and deal with opening close times. It's comfortable. You can do it any place at any time. You can do it laying in bed after a long day or sitting at your desk on your lunch break. Online shopping leads to more informed customers. The internet is a quick and easy way to research any product or service. Technology has given consumers unlimited access to information, and they are now hesitant to give it up. Consumers are able to do their homework before spending their hard-earned money, making the absolute most informed decisions. Advantages continue. People love to read first-hand reviews of the products they're thinking of purchasing. We now appreciate being able to skip the pushy and often biased salespeople and do our own research when it comes to purchasing big-ticket items. People who live in rural or underdeveloped areas have easier access to a number of products they need, even the essentials. For example, what might have been a long, drawn-out monthly trip to town can now be ordered in a matter of seconds and comes with free shipping. Advantages continue. Products sold online are usually much better deal than you would find in a traditional storefront. This is because they have little maintenance costs and also their sales are quite heavy. They concentrate on bulk amount of sales than how much they gain or incur per sale. In simpler terms, they can afford to give you a good deal. There is a larger inventory online. When you go to a showroom, for example, you may see 10 models of something, but online you have access to a much larger inventory. This gives you greater satisfaction and confidence in your purchase. Touching on COVID-19. COVID-19 global pandemic will likely be one of the defining events of 2020, and it will have implications that last well into the decade. Americans, as well as many others around the world, have largely been reliant on online ordering during this time. Online ordering has more than doubled during the pandemic. Many people now rely on buy online, pick up in store, or curbside pickup and no contact deliveries. This has become our new normal. We limit our activity in actual storefronts and are forced to source goods other ways. With people not dining out or visiting public places like the movies, many subscription and auto ship companies have been sold out completely. Market research company Nielsen reported online subscription services are up almost 200% since April 2020. Why is online shopping so addictive? According to ConsumerResearch.com, in 2019, more than 1.9 billion people in America made an online purchase. Of those people making online purchases, 62% of them were online shoppers, and they indicated they purchase at least once a month. And a whopping 26% admitted to online shopping weekly, and 3% of Americans online shop daily. These shocking statistics are evidence of the fact that many Americans may be addicted to online shopping. Anomia, also what's called compulsive shopping, or what's more commonly referred to as online shopping addiction, is perhaps the most socially acceptable addiction. Shopping addiction is a behavioral addiction that involves compulsive buying as a way to feel good or avoid negative feelings such as anxiety and depression. Like other behavioral addictions, shopping addiction can take over as a preoccupation that leads to problems in other areas of your life. Shopping addictions. The combination of anonymity, ease, confidence, convenience, prices, and range of goods can fuel online shopping addiction. However, in a CNBC personal finance article, Lori Konish tells us to be careful. If you don't watch out, online shopping could become a habit that wrecks your finances, she says. Today, day, online shopping is a lovely, stress-free experience. Navigation is simple, easy, web pages rarely crash, and online retailers are always sweetening the deals. Many online shopping sites even have apps for our cell phones now, where payment details are stored, points are accumulated, and reminders are sent to your email about left items in your cart. Instead of reading a book or cleaning your apartment, you can relax in any item you're interested in from the convenience of your phone. On the contrary, some people do find themselves being largely opposed to online shopping. They are reluctant to make the switch and appreciate the traditional shopping methods of visiting their favorite storefronts. Many people are jaded toward online items and see them as even cheap or junky. Many people are distrusting of using their credit cards and debit cards online. They are worried about identity theft or even fraud on their accounts. Plus, many prefer to be able to physically touch and see the things they spend money on. Some people do not like to wait for shipping. They don't like to pay for it and don't want to wait. Also, many people enjoy getting ready to go out and go shopping. They make it an enjoyable experience. They plan their day around visiting a few stores, and they plan to spend some time out and they are not in a rush. They appreciate the convenience of being able to have the instant gratification of receiving something new right then and there. Many people do not want to order foreign products from overseas. They prefer to support local farmers when possible. Some people do not feel comfortable with the return processes of many of the websites, and they don't want to wait to receive their money back, so to them it's an extra unneeded step. Factors influencing online shopping behavior. The primary reason why people love online shopping is it's very convenient. Online shopping is now responsible for over 60% of retail activity. Retailers offer virtual shopping carts, which serve as like a virtual holding cell for items we may or may not end up purchasing. Shoppers love virtual carts. Many of us have come to approach these virtual carts as non-committal forms of window shopping. Similar to a Pinterest board, online shopping carts have become a way to help us keep track of the items we might be interested in, but we don't have to commit to the purchase at the exact moment, contrary to in-store shopping where you must commit then and there or leave empty-handed. Consumers find this relaxing and they enjoy the freedom that it gives them and like to be able to control their total without even taking their items away. It also solves significant time management issues. You can get the things you need while being somewhere else and doing something else. It saves time when utilized correctly. Online shopping is most convenient for the working class, as they have the least amount of usable leisure time. When they are at home at night taking care of their families or other obligations, stores may or may not even be open. The demise of brick and mortar. The simplest explanation for the demise of traditional storefronts is Amazon is eating retail. Between 2010 and last year, Amazon sales in North America quintupled from 16 billion to 80 billion. Half of all U.S. households are now Prime members. Customer service. There is another reason, and that is customer service isn't what it used to be. Across the United States, there seems to be a steady decline in the customer service levels of nearly every type of business. Companies just are not paying enough attention to providing adequate levels of customer service by phone or in person. For the American consumer, substandard service has become the new normal. For many, this is disappointing and it drives them to shop online because they feel in store they may have a negative experience. There is a lack of training and little investment in basic customer service skills, while setting sky-high sales expectations. Often companies will go on the defensive when called out for poor customer service as well, blaming it on the tight labor market or shortage of qualified employees. But it often comes down to not taking the time to instill core service training for all customer-facing employees. Social media. Consumers are increasingly turning to social media, not only to be inspired, but to also buy products from. A reported 70% of teenagers say they trust influencers more than traditional celebrities. They see them as actual people, not made-up characters, as many celebrities are viewed as. Did you know that 40% of people say they have purchased a product online as a result of seeing it used by an influencer on social media. 72% of customers treat a business, just a business, more after it is recommended by an influencer, whereas 49% of consumers rely on product recommendations shared by influencers on their purchases. Online grocery shopping, simply everyone is doing it. The recent world events has led to many people choosing to order their groceries online and either have them delivered to their doorstep or opt to do a curbside pickup. No more long lines to the supermarket, wandering the aisles searching for random items, and price checking. With digital ordering applications, buying groceries is just a touch and click away. According to reports from Statista, online grocery shopping in the U.S. will more than double from $14.2 billion in 2017 to $29.7 billion in 2021, led by the online original giants Amazon and Walmart. 48% of grocery shoppers in the U.S. are already purchasing some of their groceries online, and another 59% of Americans are interested in starting to buy their groceries online this year.